Hello everyone, this is Ripper, and today we are playing more Chivalry, even more Chivalry. And I'm going to try to teach you something about the Vanguard. This is one of my favorite duel maps. I'm glad that we're playing on this. Offers a lot of strategic detail. Okay, so close. So, as you can see, I'm being the Vanguard, and I'm using his great sword. I'll show it to you which one it is. Okay, yeah. So let me just take his head. There we go. So, here's his greatsword, right? And as you can see, very good damage and very good reach. Not the best on speed, but it's a trade-off you have to make. And this is one of my favorite Vanguard weapons. Probably my second favorite. And the lack of speed is actually a good thing in a strategic sense, because you are able to do a tactic that is very important. That was funny. That is very important to the Vanguard quite easily. The tactic is called dragging. Many of you have probably heard of dragging, used in terms of a Vanguard especially, because it's just their main, they should be their main tactic. I'll try to give you an example of it. Okay, as you're about to see, I'm going to start the strike, then swerve, to try to make it hit him at a later date. Okay. That didn't exactly work. I'm supposed to be approaching him at the time. But, no, you bastard. Stop. And that was actually a specific use for the drag. Aha! Okay, as you saw, I got it. It didn't really give me this what I wanted, but you saw what happened. Oh, crazy Dave. He's a fucking great player. Okay. So yeah, in that last battle, I first dragged to get it farther than him, so he wouldn't have a chance to block. The second time, I made him block early, because I went really far and stuff. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I can't! I have no honor. What are you talking about? Honor's for wimps. Oh shit, he's using Vanguard too. Vanguard can be an extremely dangerous class. Ooh! And he's using it dangerously. Crazy Dave is an extremely good player, so you guys know. He's pretty heavily invested in the dueling community. Anyway, I'm teaching you about Vanguard, not the people who win as him. That'd be silly. Anyway, what he did, he used some pretty advanced tactics. It might be hard to understand, but he did a backwards overhead, where he turns backwards and tries to do an overhead. It goes really fast, and it hits people most of the time, but I'm pretty used to it. Sadly, he got me negative in the underwench. Oh! Moments of salvation. Gotcha. Yeah, I think he just... his mouse probably moved an inch too far. And I usually don't beat him. But, as you saw, what you want to do as Vanguard, since you have such good range, you can kind of swerve out of the way as you try to hit them. And it's a really good way to get in hits and to dodge their hits. But it's really risky. As you saw, my first death... Oh, you see, I swerved out of the way that time. And he got me. Yep. Well, maybe you should... if he has a channel to watch his videos. I don't know if he does, but anyway, he's a really good player, and he's very good Vanguard. As you can see, you can get extremely deadly with them. But he's just an above average. He's a special flower. A very good special flower. But, as you saw, I kind of feinted a little bit too liberally. I like that word now. But yeah, I feinted too liberally, and he screwed me up for it. So, and this weapon is horrible to feint with. Just so you know. As you saw, what I just did, I did a close drag. I don't think that's what it's called. It's more of a near drag, so to speak. And your range will trump every other sword's range. All of them, except the Zweihander. But I will not be going over that weapon for specific personal reasons. Fuck. Damn it, I didn't get to change weapons. Oh well. We'll do it live! Actually, this is a good opportunity. I'm only going to show you one... Okay, the problem with the Vanguard, he does not have the greatest selection of secondaries, but I do like his axe. Because it has a very... its range is kind of... It's very unique. You see, I can... And it's kind of hard to follow some of the time. But overall, you shouldn't be using your secondary as a Vanguard. And he does not know how to deal with it. Okay, come hither, gentleman. Gentleman. Man, gentle. Come on. You know you want some. Some of this puppy love. Puppy love. Axe love, sorry. Okay, I'm going to join the pool again. Let me show you guys what primary I'm using now. Okay. So I showed you the greatsword already. Great range, great damage. Alright, not so good speed. Now the Claymore makes up for that. Okay? The Claymore has great speed, good amount of range, not the greatest damage, but it makes up for it in speed, obviously. You're about to see. Did he just kill himself? No, that was something else, hopefully. Come hither.
Follow me.
Oh, he's probably... Ooh.
No.
Okay, this guy's just a... Ooh, gotcha on the back swing there, Jimmy. I'm surprised he's alive. Oh, his weapon's faster than mine. That's the problem. All Vanguard weapons are much slower than any other primary for any other class. Because they have so much range, their trade-off is usually speed. Except for the Claymore. The Claymore is the fastest. But Man-at-Arms, I guess he got patched really good. I don't know. I'm going to try to be very aggressive this time and see how that goes. Where is he? Where is he? Very aggressive.
We find ourselves in disagreement.
I don't know why I said no, but I meant yes. You gonna fight me or what?
All right.
Okay, I get it. You want to... Whoopsies. Hey, come on. You know you want some of this love. Oh, yes! Okay, that is a very risky tactic, but if it goes well, it's awesome. So what you saw me just do, I baited him. He was about to get a strike in, but just before he did, I do a roundabout and get him in the face. That is a great finishing move. If they're low on health, and so are you, sometimes it can be great, but most people will see through it and they won't even follow you. Sometimes they won't follow you. Ooh. Whoopsies. Ooh, he's running out of stamina there, boy. Oh, that was good. That was very close. He could have stabbed me while I was winding up, but he chose not to. So as you saw, it's a very slow class, okay? But the Claymore makes up for it, right? It gives him a bit more speed, gives him the edge. I believe it's the fastest weapon, other than the one I'm about to use. Well, you're fast, aren't you? You wanna... Son of a bitch! This guy is fast! Alright, I'm gonna try my other weapon, the Bardache. High damage, very high reach, but slower. This guy is a very good man-at-arms, so I will not be surprised if he overpowers me. And man-at-arms these days are just extremely... I don't want to say overpowered, it'll make me sound like a whiner, but they're very powerful in general. Oh, please get cut up! Damn it, he didn't get cut up.
No!
Did not get cut up. I'm just trying to regain health. Oh, yeah! You see that damage? They will one shot overhead to the face. One-shot kill, sorry. So they can be very effective, especially with their big range. They go around shields sometimes, and it's very helpful in that respect. What are you trying to accomplish here?
No.
Hey, I thought he was slightly better than that. What are you trying to... What are you trying to... What are you trying to do? He just ran out of breath. Oh, I dodged him! Oh, man! Oh, I got really defensive that last time. Yeah, you cannot be defensive with Vanguard because your range is your main weapon. I'm gonna try to show that. Yeah, that was a bad round. Sorry. Okay, I'm just gonna try to exemplify that here. You want to be very aggressive as Vanguard. And since your range is so good, you can usually do this kind of thing. And you can poke him. And I got his head. Yay. You win some, you lose some, right? There are some very good duelers in this lobby. And I know that's just an excuse, and I apologize. But the very good duelers, they will just... Oh, my goodness. They wreck people. They wreck people. Anyway, the Bardache, you want to use its range as its main point. I do not really like any other Vanguard weapons. Vanguard, spear-type weapons, so to speak. The beautiful thing about the Vanguard weapons as well, sometimes they get complacent. Sometimes the shield bearers, they get complacent enough not to raise their shield. Because they think you're out of range. Okay, I'm just going to show you this Zweihander because it's fun. And its range is massive. And if you are aggressive with it, you are scary. I think I might have picked the wrong guy because Pixel Cat is a good player. I remember him. But oh well, it's just fun to just swing around because its range is massive. And this guy is using a dagger against it. This is funny. Okay, he's probably not playing seriously per se, but that's okay. So as you saw, this Zweihander, it's the highest tiered sword, and its range is massive. It's huge, 75%. The rest of these I just don't like. Most people will actually like the brandy stock since it's fucking huge, but... What are you trying to prove, boy? Didn't block because he thought he was out of range, but this thing, it hits mountains. Yeah, this guy's not actually that good. Sadly. I mean, even as you see, it is actually very hard to gauge the distance of some Vanguard weapons because they are just so huge. And just for fun, the pole hammer. I do not see much point in using the pole hammer. It's just kind of a... I think it's extremely fast. Okay, it's kind of fast. It's fun to just swing around and scare people. Oh, another thing to remember. I'm sorry I didn't note this. Combo. Combos are very important for Vanguards. It makes you look very scary when you're running at them with a huge weapon and you're just going... It's fun. And also, range. I already told you guys this. Range is the most important thing for a Vanguard. You know, don't take my word for it. Look at all the kills. Hey, buddy. How's it going? I don't know. What do you want from me? Don't cut me in half! That was so close. Whoopsie daisies. Gotcha. Whoa, that... Gotcha! And you could do that. You can't do that with many other Vanguard weapons. Okay. I think that's the game. Whoa. Oh, man. I hate having Crazy Dave in the same server as me because he owns me every time. But that's okay. I hope I taught you guys something about the Vanguard. Just remember, you cannot rely on your health too much because you are almost as squishy as the Man-at-Arms, but not as tanky as the tank. The tank. Not as tanky as the Knight. Your range is your best ally. Keep it with you always, but do not be afraid to get aggressive. You need to get aggressive, okay? Do not get on the defensive. As you saw, whenever I went on the defensive, I died. And getting on the defensive, it's just instinctive most of the time with Chivalry in general, actually. That's one of the things about pro players. They do not get defensive instinctively or impulsively. So if you can develop yourself enough, sometimes I'm able to do it. I'm able to go a while without instinctively doing it. That guy just got stabbed to death. So anyway, I hope I taught you guys something about playing the Vanguard, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.